Yeah, gold is being bought at an all-time high. And if you understand economics, then you know that the U.S. government and our infrastructure was the equivalent to the gold standard, which is why countries would buy our bonds. Well, they are now selling those off at a rapid pace, which is bad for you and my dollar and our stake. Okay, when we talk about the world economy. Now, relatively speaking, we are very, very, very far ahead of the rest of the world economy. But shout out to our political leadership. Make America great again. It's real, okay? It's a real thing. And so to accomplish that, leading through crisis, step number one, just get better 1% a day, okay? That's strategy, but we're not there yet. Let's finish painting this picture. All right, now, not only that, but with the increase of tariffs, obviously this means that a lot of distribution that once was will no longer be, okay? And this ultimately means that people are getting put out of jobs, all right? And when people, especially our middle class, gets put out of jobs, because we pretty much run on a consumer market, when our middle class begins to diminish, so does the concept of consumerism, which is consumerism, which is what runs a capitalist nation, which is what we are in. Back to the conversation about capital, right? And so what you and I and everyone really, every business leader, everyone who's responsible for people and assets, what we must do, okay, is we must figure out how to navigate volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous situations. All right, and these are typically boiled down to times where especially when we're talking about things that are irreversible. This is a risk factor that you and I must both consider. Irreversibility, okay? And if you are in agreement with me, then I believe that you should lean in on this conversation a little bit more. If not, then that's fine. Hopefully it's beneficial to you in some way, shape, or form, because it's not a matter of if, but when you're going to be in a situation or circumstance that you don't necessarily want to be in, one that is incredibly discomforting for you, right? So all that considered,